I'm feeling the lo-fi beat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On a day like today.
Rainy day special.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good little vibe.
We back. We back. Another episode.
We are back.
All right, cut.
But no, we're back for episode 7.
On 7?
7. What are we gonna call this episode?
This the rainy day special.
Rainy day special. Okay.
I mean, we kicking back. Friday, so it's about you got the weekend off. So
Thank God, I need this weekend off. I'm happy that it's raining. It's gonna be raining. It's supposed to be raining all weekend, and if it does, I wouldn't even be mad because I need a break.
Yeah, I never appreciated the rain when I was younger, but now I feel like that we older. Like the rain is cool. It'd be alright. It'd be like chill.
I need this break. I definitely need it. Like it's been hella busy.
It's relaxing.
Yeah, so after this little show, I'm gonna get right comfy and chill. But anywho,
what's going down? What's going on in the current events going on? You had some things you wanted to talk about.
I wanted to talk about. I seen the other day. I think it was like a day or two ago. That you know how they had the monks walking. I forget when did that start. Like when was
Yeah,
that?
when was it? I saw it too. Like what?
I can't.
I thought they was doing a peace walk. Like I
It
thought
was
they was
called.
going
Yeah, it
for
was a peace walk from. It was from Texas to Virginia or something like that, right? I can't remember when they started it. Was it in October?
Yo, hold on, because no, I thought this was
Or
like
that's
a
way
peace
too-
thing to prevent war, or they was like something was like some people were
Trying to
saying
make
it
a
was
statement.
apocalyptic, or make a
I never heard
statement.
that.
Well, I don't know, like mad theories. But
Either
anyway,
way,
no, but hold on, but what happened? Like, how did it go from? Well, obviously, it didn't start nothing, stop nothing with like peace. I mean, wars, like shit going on. Excuse me, things going on overseas, but. Like, how did it go from them walking to them getting caught with weed? Like, what?
they got caught with 242 pounds of weed.
Is that a fake? Is that fake news or is it real?
It looks like it's real to me.
Ain't no way. Whole time we thinking they doing a peace walk and they going to re up.
Double time.
Like what were they? I don't. It just don't
I
sound
don't
right.
know
They
that
gotta
shit.
be fake. And then they said they got it at the airport. They
They
wasn't even
found
done
them
the walk.
supposedly. The airport security found
So
them.
they made it. What airport was they at?
I didn't even dig into it for
Yeah,
real.
we gotta look into this.
I ain't digging it for real when I seen it, but when I seen it, I was like, oh, we gotta talk about this because what the fuck? Now listen, if it's real though, why? Why do they need that much
I need to know if it's real
weed?
first before I even question. I don't know.
Fuck it.
But
Why
I
do they
seen
need that much
people.
weed?
If it's true, I seen it on my timeline. I don't know why. I think maybe that's because I just automatically look at it, but oh, that's a lie, and then I just scroll past because I didn't bother to read comments or nothing. But I did see it, and I did remember you say you wanted to bring it up, and I forgot.
I read the first few
crazy.
comments.
Ain't nothing wrong with weed though. That's probably why they so peaceful.
But that's what I was thinking too. Like is this part of their meditation? Is this part of their shadow work? They're going within, getting high and chilling. Like,
it would not surprise me one bit.
yeah, yeah.
You know, it would not surprise me because the things that require like meditation, you know, stretching, yoga, all that stuff they be, or you know, whatever they do. I'm sure they're doing a daily routine. Like weed seems like it fits with people that do that because you know, like weed is like relaxing and calms you down. Then it stimulates your mind depending on what strand or whatever. So, like it puts you in that state to where you can do these things, like be calm, meditating, and like my aunt Mary I found out when she passed away was smoking weed. I found the stash in the house.
My mom never had a stash, but
yeah. So
I don't know. I know I did read the first couple of comments, and one of the comments, the girl was like, "Why the fuck they go to the airport? Why they just ain't walk back? They walk there. Why they walk back?" That's what I thought too. Like so either they are so not in tune with the shit that we do all the time because they not, you know what I mean? They like they're like
with this whole.
They're not doing what we're doing. They're not on the cell phones all the time.
What was the purpose of the walk? Because
It was
now
a
I'm thinking
peace
like,
walk.
okay,
It
but
was
there,
to
there was no
create
peace, so that
peace,
didn't
and
work. But now
it
we
didn't
got the
create
whole war.
peace.
They called it. It's a
They got the
whole.
whole war, and I'm seeing all kinds of like it's just a lot of kids going missing and people popping up dead and
And then what's this? Everybody wanted to, like the one dude trying to walk across the country. He got hit by a
oh
car.
yeah, the
It
guy from
stopped him.
you said he was from Philly.
I think he started in Philly
Oh,
or he
okay.
started in PA or maybe he's from Philly. I don't know. But he got hit by a car in Indiana.
I seen that though.
But it's like what's everybody's purpose walking across the country? Like it's like some end times things going on. Like people just like scratching things off their bucket list. What if that was their bucket list? Scratch off the monks. Like we know the world's about to end. We're gonna walk
Do
the
monks
country,
have bucket
get as
lists?
much weed as we can, and then
Do monks have bucket lists? I don't
everybody
know.
probably got a bucket. Well,
What
they
if
just
it?
had. What do you mean they got a bucket list to walk across the country and get caught with 242 pounds of marijuana? Wow.
My thing, where they get it from, and why they was
I
walking
mean, they
with that
walked to
much
the right
weed
state.
though?
Obviously, they walked right to where they. That is
What, Virginia?
crazy. I know. I thought they were going across country. I thought they made it to Cali.
They came from Texas. They left out of Texas and said
So they only made it. Don't. I thought
they
the
left out
initial
of
walk was they
Texas
start from
to
the East
Virginia, I
Coast to
believe.
West Coast, and then they make whatever. Listen,
I thought they left out of Texas to
if
Virginia.
this is true, this is mind-boggling. But it makes sense because these type of folks, weed is good. You know,
Maybe it is good. Maybe
for
it's
some
good for
people,
certain
yeah,
things.
yeah, for some.
Yeah, certain people. Because some people might not be
It's
able to
not good
like
for some. It's like a
focus
chemical
or tap
imbalance, makes
in or
make you
whatever. Yeah.
lazy. It can make you
Everybody got different
unproductive. Yeah,
effects.
everybody got different effects. I
Yeah.
wonder what it does for them to get caught with 242. But that's I guess we'll never know. But what we do know is some of the things that they practice work as far as like meditation, what you brought up, shadow work, peace,
hmm hmm
um,
And speaking of
self
shadow
awareness,
work,
self awareness. Yeah, we got these journals,
Richie found
so we're
these
gonna get these.
shadow
We're gonna
work
get through
journals.
these. I don't know much. Just bear with us as we explore into this.
We talked
She brought
about
it up, so
yeah,
I
we
found
talked
it
a little bit about shadow
interesting.
work in episode 6, yeah. Like
Oh,
a
okay.
tiny little bit. And then that made you
Now I saw this. I saw this at the store, and I was like, "Oh, let me grab this because I'm into like self development and all that. Reading books that could, help me as a person become better. We're never too old or too out of date to learn, but I feel like I'm good with everyone else, but my biggest battle is with myself. So I'm really lately into like self development stuff because I want to, get better with certain things and get over certain triggers and all that stuff. And
mm-hmm.
maybe blocking blessings because I'm blocking things in my path because in my inner self, like what they say, like you can't get right unless your inner self is right and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, I feel like my outside world is lit, man. I got everyone. I got everything a man can ask for. I got family, friends, loved ones. I like everyone. I love everyone. And it's like the biggest battle I'll be having is
It's
that was mad
what?
hard with me. That was a big bang.
Damn.
But I like this though. This is gonna be good work. We're gonna get through this and we're gonna share each episode, like
Everybody's
like learning into
hardest
this.
part is tackling themselves. Like you even got people out there that's like that does therapy and stuff like that, and you don't think their hardest part is they can read somebody else for filth,
So this
but can't do it
recommends
for
therapy
themselves.
too, but it also says if you can do this on your own, because ourselves are our best teacher. Like tapping into our star player is our best person. I
Yeah,
seen a
because what
guy.
happens if you don't have that therapist
Yeah,
anymore?
I seen a guy say, if you see me talking to myself, that's good because I'm getting expert advice. I was like, damn.
Everybody thinks it's funny, but the problem is that people don't listen to that inner mind, and that inner mind, in my mind, is your higher self, because it's most likely putting you in your place, and you not listening to it anyway.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
So yeah, but yeah, I thought that was crazy. So
Well, let's hope they on the. We'll figure all this out. We're gonna look into this because dang, what if that makes them like I don't know discredits? I don't know.
I don't think so, man, because you got shamans and people like that, right?
I mean,
That be
we are
like
some of the earth,
that be
man. I'm
like
not about to
putting
shun
people
them because
like
it's
the
weed.
whole DMT thing. Remember we was talking about the DMT thing and how
Oh, like if you die, I
your
mean, when
body
you die,
naturally
you produce it, or you're gonna go through a
reproduces it or
DMT.
whatever, and you go through this euphoric thing. Well, there's also a way to experience it without dying.
I don't think I want to though.
But
Everything ain't for everybody.
what I'm saying is, they be saying you need one of those like shamans or fucking, you know, something like that to facilitate it and all that other stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe monks do use weed to help them
Instead of what
meditate
if
or
they
help them
No, but remember like
isolate
back in like
or
Indian times, and they used to have the
them
pipes and
long
all
ass
that. Like
pipes
that was
smoking.
bud. That wasn't no tobacco.
But are monks Indian? I thought they were like some type of Asian.
I mean, you can be anything to be a monk. You
Oh, it
can be a
doesn't
black
matter.
monk.
I've never seen a black monk.
Black is beautiful.
It
Black
is.
is everything.
It is.
But you can be white monk. This monk, it's like a thing you can practice. Now, obviously,
It's not a religion though. I don't know what the
no, no,
monks
no, 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 no,
do.
no, no. It's a
It's a
whole
way of
thing.
life.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. We can get to that, but it's a whole thing. And a lot of them, I be feeling like they live to a long time too, which
Yeah.
wanted me to get on to aging. Because what if like I'm telling you, these people in other countries,
down.
no, because they be living to like 100 something, and over here we live our thing is 72, or they lying to us, people. We
Yeah,
can live to
but
6,000.
but the thing about it is too is they ain't eating what we eating over here either. They're not living the lifestyle that we be living over here either. Like they killing us for real over here in America. There's
Yeah,
stuff
we're
that
getting a
we
lot of
eat and we have
yeah,
in our just in our
these
everyday
chemicals.
environment. Yeah, that other places, other
The
countries
way
and
we
stuff don't play
also
like that.
too also human body choice, like our choices that we make for our own bodies too.
Yeah,
Because like eating habits, drug habits,
yes, but when
physical
you don't
habits.
have access to the most grade A things because they put in stuff in the food or in the drinks or whatever, then that just
No, but I meant like you're gonna age fast if you a drug addict.
of course,
Yeah, that's what I mean. But no, but that's what I mean. But if imagine if I love to use an example, LeBron James, proof that they're not telling us about our 41 and still look like he's 20. I'm sorry, still look like he's 21 out there on the basketball court. Now, unless he's an M16, which remember we heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
But it shows you like the human body, like if we take care of the body, we can like people shouldn't be looking at LeBron saying, "Oh, he's doing this at 41. He's old." Like it says it in the Bible. We were supposed to live to like 2003. Like we're really babies. If we was living to imagine we lived to like, all right, let's just say 1500. If we 40 and we supposed to live at 1500, I truly believe at the end of the day, our bodies weren't designed to just like Spanky told me something recently. There was a teaching that where they actually altered something in our DNA or some type of chromosome, something to where it affected how long we live. And we gotta look into that. Mm-hmm. But this whole aging thing, like I feel like it's just like, and then I feel like we speak it onto ourselves. Like we just be telling, oh, you're 35 plus, you're old.
Yeah, yeah. I feel that way too, though.
So
I definitely feel that way. I don't know, but I don't know. Like I feel like we should be living longer, but
much longer.
But there is things that just get in the way of that. And one of the top things is even when you try to eat good, they spray in the veggies and the fruits with stuff and everything. It's like, yeah, I know you really gotta like know where you're getting your stuff from and where you're getting your stuff from, where they getting it from, and really be like intentional with stuff.
And also intention physically, spiritually, physically like with exercise and stretching and all that. Like I remember I would always say I'll be stretching, and one day I lifted up something wrong. damn near shot my whole back.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you gotta stretch, and it's not only that. Like, you gotta do things right when you making certain, like, motions and all that.
Like
So
they got the whole yoga. They got yoga too, and like they got different yoga poses that like
see, I'll do
open up
stretch,
your
but yoga be too
body.
much. I mean, you flexible. Like, you're like, I don't know, yoga is like.
Yeah, but everybody that does yoga isn't flexible in the beginning. But that's a whole nother thing. We
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
we can get on that
But it's
another
useful
time.
though. It's in the book. Meditation, yoga, um, self-aware exercises,
Oh, is it?
affirmations. All this. It's a good journal. The Shadow Work Journal. It's a good
Mm-hmm.
little, whatever book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you also,
I had
and
got
what you
this
get right
book.
here?
It's by Dakota Kraut. It's called Red X Wolf, and this was a blind buy for real. I seen it online and I was like, I need a new book to read. And I like the little like mysterious fantasy, paranormal, anything like not what quote unquote not real
Yeah.
fantasy type of books I like to read. And so I got this, so I'm gonna check this one out too.
Yeah, we're trying to make this habit of doing book reading, letting the kids see us read to get them into better habits. I struggle with reading. I ain't too good at it, but I have been trying to make little habits like reading more and more. And trying to find, because sometimes I used to read and fall asleep. I'm like, oh, this is boring. I can't read. I can't finish it.
Man, I didn't have some books
But
that was
I've been reading
so
a
good that
lot
I
better lately.
couldn't put it down. I couldn't go to sleep. I've done read some books that damn
Well, what book
good.
was that?
Man, many books.
All right, well, we'll get to talking about books, and as we collect more. I got a couple here. My sister got me a book too, so I vowed I'd finish that for her because she'll make it a big deal. So, but
But no, I do think that we should probably be living longer, but I don't know. Unless we start growing our own shit and then you gotta worry about where you're getting the seeds from.
yeah, that's a whole nother rabbit hole discussion. We can do a whole segment on that part.
Yeah.
But speaking of time, you had a question about time, as far as how much time does it take for what? For a man how long? What was it?
How long should two people be together before they decide to jump the broom? Before they decide to get married? Ouch.
10 years minimum.
10 years? That's a long time to be like, we gotta be together this long. Like
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
And 5 being your highest because.
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, if you really know, like as a man, we all know who we pick. So we should just did it the first 90 days for real. Like as a man. But as a man, we all know when we got a certain woman, we all know, like from the door, like, oh, okay, this gonna be the one I invest
I
in.
would say 2 to 4.
Like we know.
I would say 2 to 4
What, 2
years.
4 years?
Because
right, just to
you
get to
should
know the
see,
person to see
get
if
to
it
know
matches. 2 to
them.
4 years to get to know the person.
The 2 to 4 years, you get to see somebody in every season, when they mad, when they upset, when they money funny, when they going through problems with their friends, their family, work, like everything, when they up, when they down, like give you some time to see, and then they get to see you in all those seasons too, and then you get to see how you guys interact with each other throughout those seasons, and if y'all really can make it through, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think, and then because sometimes it might be a couple months into a year or two, and you see somebody really crazy, you know what I mean? Or somebody don't match you don't match your flow.
But what if you make that person crazy? That's different.
Well, yeah, a lot of men make people crazy. I ain't gonna say females don't do it, because females be playing that game too. But a lot of men be making females crazy, and yeah, not themselves. And you can see it because the female will look a totally different way. Like her whole light just be sucked out, and then when they part ways, she leave them or whatever. Then it's like her glow. She get her glow back. I feel like that's where that whole glow up came from. Okay. But I guess a question we can ask, and y'all can like interact with us when we do end up finally putting this out there, is men, what is it or what was it about if you're married or you proposed, what, like, how did you know that she was the one? What was it? What did she do? What didn't she do that make you feel she's the one?
Okay.
Y'all can answer that question.
That's a question for the guys out
Oh
there.
yeah, question for the fellas.
For the fellas.
Yeah.
You gonna ask me that question?
Well, what was it?
That pussy.
Oh my gosh. Yo.
I just wanted to say that at the top.
Be serious.
Nah, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Like the love and the care and the nurturing that you do for me, and not only for me, for the kids. So you already know. It's a no-brainer. Once you showed that to me, boom, no-brainer. That's why I got to the point where, like, I feel like with men, like, we know. Like, I don't know. We feel like, because men, we're the conquerors. So it's like, we conquer. We know what we conquer. We know, like, all right, this is the one. And you know, that's it. I feel like with women, y'all feel like I feel like y'all need a little bit more detail, which is understandable. Y'all need to know y'all man more.
Of
And,
course,
of
like
course,
when
a man could be different in the beginning towards you, and you got to get to know him. I feel like
just like April said when she had shared that one reel, and she was like, "Oh, this would be a good podcast topic or whatever."
We're gonna talk about that when she get back on.
Yeah, but I just want to tap into a little piece of that. Like he talks about how women have their emotional bandwidth.
Yeah,
that
broader.
is so much broader that like we're tapping into levels that you guys is like shallow, very surface level, or y'all don't even tap into it at all. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic of discussion. Because we're men. I don't want to be emotional. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, but you
That's
can't have the
good.
yin without the yang.
That's
You can't have
good.
the masculinity without the femininity. So
I guess.
And
right.
the feminine part, I feel like because men don't do it, is tapping into that emotional bandwidth, as he likes to call it. But
I mean, but everybody's emotional to an extent, or some type of emotion, or like so. You know, that's a whole.
Or an experience makes them emotional about things or whatever.
But you know, as men, we like to not be emotional too, or cover it up, or mask it up, or whatever y'all
That's
say.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know, which people may say that's wrong, and I'm stuck in between is it wrong or right. So I don't know.
I feel
some
like
days I want to be that man that's cold. I want that fear. But then I don't want to be that nice guy some days.
I
man.
feel like
I feel like it's like people looking at it like it's weak.
I feel like putting forth that persona of being like cold or whatever is like is like a mechanism for protecting yourself or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like not letting people get close to you or whatever. But that don't necessarily gotta mean that's who you are or that's what you like project when you're home or when you're around people that you care about or whatever that might, you know what I mean, that could just be what you project when you're out in the world. You know what I mean?
Shadow work. Yeah, matter of fact, for the people, hold on real quick, because I'm just learning this shadow work thing. I just want to show, read real quick what it is. Because it's like, I didn't even know, if a person actually straight up, what's shadow work? I don't know, I just said something stupid, like, I don't know, the thing that Peter Pan had in the shadow, and you you battle with your shadow, or like, it's like your shadow. Like, remember Peter Pan had the shadow in the movie?
Yeah. He was
fighting
against.
I did not know
and
nothing
he was
about
fighting against that shadow.
Yeah, but it was like, what is shadow? So shadow work is about revealing the unknown. The shadow is an unconscious aspect of your personality that the ego does not identify with. You might experience your shadow when it's triggered in social interactions, relationships, and the episodes of anxiety or sadness. And a quick goal is to make the unconscious conscious so that you may work on these emotions in self-reflection and acceptance. While anyone can do shadow work, a licensed mental health expert is a good option, especially for individuals who have experienced severe trauma or abuse. So basically saying like if it's someone that really could use professional help,
Yeah,
it's
because they
okay.
can give you the
know.
tools and how to get through it
But you
versus
know what
you
I
just
believe in? I believe in you. Tap into you. I tap into me. We can do it.
Yeah, but see, you be so against it, but we're all here. We all have a
Because I
purpose,
believe that
right?
we're more powerful than they tell
But
us.
we all have a purpose, right? And some
Yes.
people are here to help facilitate,
No.
and
I
that
believe
is their
you're right
purpose,
though.
and that
You're
could
right.
be their purpose, you know, helping
So
people
how would you feel if I
get
got a
through it.
therapist and she was a woman?
I don't care about the sex. Like, what are you
But
going
because
in
they
there to
personal.
fuck?
No.
Okay, so I don't care about the
But it's
sex.
someone that
What?
cares about your man. They said the therapist is going to call, check on you. They're going to care about you. How do you feel about that?
See, you taking it too far.
I'm just saying though. That's
taking it.
Imagine she texts me like, "Are you doing okay, Richard?"
Okay, so what? Don't try to make it something
Nah,
that's
I'm
not
just
now,
playing.
nigga. Come on now. I will be shocked. As much shit as you talk, I will be.
It's not that I talk shit. I just feel like I don't know, man. It's good. It's good. It's good. I was young and immature, man.
Yeah.
I'm maturing as a man.
Whatever. Whatever. You know, if you say so. But I'll be shocked. But I will be excited for you. And hope.
All right,
and
hold on,
hope.
slow your. We talking about just the book, and I ain't saying I'm about to get it there.
I'm not saying you did.
Oh.
You asked me how would I feel, and I said I would be shocked and I would be excited for you because
that would be cool.
Because you might just learn something you don't know.
Well, I'm sure I'm gonna learn a lot I don't know in this book, and there are many other books that we read, and many more. Face got to give me my one book back. I ain't finished it, man. I need my book from, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got my Siddiqui books too. I'm gonna be tapping in still. So, you know, yeah, looking forward to that. We're doing a lot of good work. 2026.
Yeah.
It's the self-aware year because we don't know what 2030 is about to be.
You know who promotes like tapping in and alchemy and shadow work?
Before I answer that, you know who was telling us about tapping into your star player back in like 2012? Cat Williams. Remember that one video? It's all about tuning into your star player.
I mean, there's a lot of people around us, and I'm not talking.
And I never caught on to that until now.
I'm talking about Sarah Slate. She has her own
Oh yeah,
page.
shout out to Sarah.
Yeah,
that's
shout
what's
out.
up.
Yeah. Samurai Sosa.
Mm-hmm.
She is into Vedic astrology, which I think is something to learn from both the Western astrology and Vedic astrology. But yeah, and this other lady I follow, which I fucks with her heavy, and she's into like tarot cards and shit and readings too. And her name is Dia Gage, and all three of those females I fucks with them heavy when it comes to like that shadow work and that tapping in and really learning yourself. You know what I mean? Being aware and stuff like that. Yeah. But
all right.
Yeah.
We tapping in, and we're gonna bring y'all along on a journey too. You know, put our friends and our family on. Well, you know, the ones that care or pay attention, whatever. But it's all love. Like everybody got their own thing, so you know, I don't knock nobody for what they do, or if they might have different belief systems and all that. So it's all love. We all here, you know, roaming this realm together. So, but you know me, I'm all about awareness, tapping in. Conspiracies, they're lying, everything. No. But I just feel like we're oppressed. Like I feel like we're like a lot is kept from us as humans. Like I just like having conversations where we talk about things with deeper meaning and finding out things that they don't want us to know, or finding out, tapping into our own human bodies, or our own selves, and all that. So you know, I'm into that type of stuff. It's interesting, and even for me, because like I've been very immature and reckless, and very unself-aware for a lot of my life, more than an average man, and it's not good, Richard. I need to go ahead and fix that. And,
well, they say men don't mature until they're
40,
about 43.
I told you I was gonna slide into adult. Remember what I used to tell you? Remember I used to tell you that 7 years ago? I was like, yo, don't worry, when I hit 40, I'm gonna just slide right into adult. It's gonna look like I've been here all along. I got everything a man can ask for now. It's set.
If you
I
slam
done
that
caught up
table
to
one
y'all.
more time.
All right, my bad. But let's get to the closing. We've been kicking it for a little while.
Oh, what about wait, one more thing. One
Go
more
ahead, go
thing.
ahead, go ahead. This is this your show.
It's been some shit happening. Well, it's been some shit like in the air, social media and everything out here about Houston. Houston always in the news too. Since we moved out here, it's
It's
like
still a great
Houston.
city, y'all. But it's like
It
everywhere
is, but
though. It's
they
gonna be
stay in the
drama.
news. It's like crazy. But anyway, so there was this HPD officer that was on TikTok or whatever social media platform saying how much she hate black people and calling them the N word and all this
Oh
other
yeah, I
shit.
saw that. She got fired.
And she got fired. Then she tried to post this apology video, and she says, "If I offended you, I'm sorry." And so, like when somebody say that to me, I'm taking that as I meant what I said, and I meant what I said, and I'm sorry that I got under your skin type shit. Like I'm not sorry I said it. I'm just sorry that it made you upset. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's as sorry as apology. And then she said, she was saying that that she needs therapy, she needs to go to church and all this shit. And I'm just like, but the whole time she was talking about how she can't stand black people, she was saying nigga, nigga, nigga the whole time. And it's just like this persona you putting through is the same. It comes from the same. It's cultivated from the same, very same people you swear you up and down you hate. Why? And why do people hate black people so much?
Well, you know when you're great, it comes with hate. And you know how I feel about black people.
It's just so crazy to me. It's so crazy.
And when people, I don't know. My theory is, I feel like people look at black people like they're superior, but we've been taught that they're inferior. Is that right? I don't know. Like they flipped it. Like I don't want to get too white and black. But the point I'm trying to make is they made white people look better and black worse. No, stop.
Yeah, I mean it was all
design.
It was all by design.
People
but that's
fear blacks too. But at the end of the day, we're all humans. I don't want to get into the whole like we are the world spill, but I mean at the end of the day, we're all humans. I get it, but this whole putting certain races on it. I feel like only in America is white and black anyway. Everybody else on earth gets called the respectful country. It's only here where you're a white or a black person. Remember how you was like my Polish friends? They're still white, but they're Polish. But only in America they would say they're white, or only in America will you even consider saying somebody white. That's my whole thing of like.
But I'm saying yeah.
But we're drifting off the topic. But the point I'm trying to make is when people, I feel like a lot of people just hate blacks, and I don't know. It's like this, like fear. Like if it's something insecure about you, or a fear, or like or maybe you envy blacks, or I don't know. Like, but that's my only thing. Like if you're in this day and age, you're still racist towards blacks, or you still don't like black people, it got to be something within you, like that you're insecure about, right?
Yeah, because why?
Yeah, it's like
why do it just don't make no sense. Like and like you really like people can have all these theories that aren't black, but you don't know how it feels until you are black and you're actually fucking dealing with it, or if you see it in real time, because a lot of these people ain't experienced seeing hate. And then if they do, they probably a part of it too.
But other countries
though.
they have their like other countries deal with similar things. Like
because you just said like, oh, it's only a black and white thing. But what about in like Latino countries where they got the fair skinned Latinos and the dark skinned Latinos, the fair skinned Asians and the dark skinned Asians. Right. Like in Dominican Republic, they'll be they go by their country, but it's deeper than just like nationalities. Like they could both be from DR and one be my complexion and one be your complexion, and they'll shun or act a certain way towards the ones this way. Or if the ones that look like me and somebody say, oh, you black, no papi, I'm not black. Why does that make you feel some type of way because someone thought you were black? I get it. What?
Let me correct you. As soon as they find out Poppy speak Poppy, all the black is out the window.
I'm not
He's
saying
not
that
black
is
no more. Like,
exactly,
yeah, but no, you're right though. But
you
if
not
they
that
didn't
dark.
know that, if he didn't speak, if he didn't know, then I get it because they'll probably look at him like, oh, look at this black man. But the second they find out he's, but again, people will be like Dominican, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Puerto Rico, Cuba,
But that's not the point
Colombia,
that I'm
right?
trying. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. In all of them countries, you got people that look like you and me.
Right. But I just feel like all the thing I was saying is only in America we deal with this skin and color, this colorism and the colorism.
No, we don't. That's what I'm saying.
I think so. Yeah,
I don't
only
think
here.
so. I just gave you an example. DR.
We never been to DR though and seen it. Like me and you never.
That don't
been
mean
to
it
DR.
don't happen.
But how do we know?
Have you not seen videos? Have you not? Never seen a
what I'm
video of
saying
other
is-
people? Like, be for real, Rich. Be
what
for
I'm saying
real.
is this. All right. Let's say we in
I understand the point you made.
Let's say we in
but
Philly.
Be for real.
No, look, let's say any city and a white poppy see a black poppy. I get what you're saying. The white poppy gonna see the black poppy. And at first he's like, oh, this might be a black guy. Then he finds out he's not.
I'm not taking that from you. That's not the point. I'm not saying they can't be
that
cool.
situation happens in Dominican. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't think they go through color. I think only America. This could be my opinion. I could be wrong. I think only in America we deal with like colorism and all that and racism. That's just my opinion. Because everywhere else they have respect for their country.
How do you know?
Because
if you
call
can
themselves
ask
their country.
That's so what? So what? You don't live over there. So if you can ask the question of how do you know, then it's the same thing with you. How the fuck you know? You don't know.
You're right.
You don't know.
But all I know is this: they don't be over there.
You don't know
each other white and black. Like I don't think they do. They call themselves what country they are.
You know why they call themselves? You know why they call themselves what country
Spanish.
they is, and why you probably feel that way because they don't want to they don't want to be that anyway. They don't want to be black. So again, why do people hate black people? It's a bad.
But I feel like you're making it a worldwide thing, and I don't think. Well, I mean,
yes, it is. Dark is black. Dark is considered bad, and light is considered better. Like when no, bro, no.
You are right about that. Because in Africa,
you'll see there is dark-skinned Asian people, Filipinos, Cambodians. There's all these darker skinned Asian people. But when you look on TV, when you see these shows and shit, they're not. You don't see none of the dark ones.
Oh, so you're basically saying like when worldwide they just shun the skin.
Indians are there black? Are there black? Not all of them. Not all. There's some that are darker than me.
Yeah.
And you will see more fair-skinned Indians than you'll see the dark ones.
So you're basically saying
the same with Latinos.
All right, well then you listen.
I am talking about the color, but at the end of the day, maybe in the States, the whole, but even still, like I feel like that's still kind of like a stretch, like because there's people that travel, and when they go to other countries, there's like a list of places that black people should not go because they're black.
Black American. Well, I don't want to.
No, black. Period.
No, you're right. I don't want to because you're right. I'm wrong. I think.
Like what? No, just black. It don't matter if you black.
There is skin. What is it called? Skinism? No,
it's called colorism. But past that part, you said okay. You talking about colorisms? Okay, I'm talking about colorism. But there's people that travel, like people who are avid travelers who will say, "Don't go to this country. They don't treat black people well. Don't go to this country. They don't treat black people well." But you're saying that it only happens in the States. No, it do not.
No, I'm not. Oh, I wasn't.
You just said you feel like the white and black thing is only in the States. It's not.
All right, so look, them is some racist countries. And now look, I stand corrected on that point. But what I meant was I don't feel like in other countries, like they go through that amongst themselves. Like, but I mean, of
what
course,
do you mean amongst themselves?
Because if they see black foreign people in their country, of course, people are gonna be like, "Yo, who? We do that everywhere. Like, yo, who that?"
What you mean in their country? What do you mean in their country?
Oh, wait a minute. So you're saying we go to black people go to
if
black
white
countries.
people could be everywhere, a white Polish,
but a white everywhere though.
What do you mean?
There's places they weren't there and stuff.
That's not what I'm saying, Rich. Okay. God damn. What I'm saying is you can find white people everywhere, just like you can find black people everywhere. Right. There's not just like, oh, there's only white people in Germany. No, there's black people out there. There's only white people in Britain. No, there's black people out there too. Like, what are you talking about? But what I'm saying is, even though you might see black people in these certain areas where people think there's only white people, there's people out there who don't want to see black people or who don't treat black people good. And at the bottom of at the end of the day, why is it that black people are so hated on? Why are black people treated badly? Why? For what? For what? You don't see fucking people want to say that the Holocaust is worse than slavery, but you don't see people treating German people fucked up today. You don't. You don't see people calling German people bad names and all this other stuff.
They call them some name, but I don't want to get
come on, really? I don't want to get You're only saying that because your grandma is German, bro. I know. But you don't hear people on a daily basis, but you'll hear somebody saying nigger this or nigger that. Like, be for real, Rich. Stop.
If I call them their N-word.
But you don't see shit like that happening. Stop. Like, be for real.
Get it, man. Black is dominant and black is great.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm black saying and beautiful. Why? That's because not. I'm never question that.
Okay, so there's your answer.
I never question if I believe I'm black and I'm beautiful. I'm questioning why do people hate black people so much?
Though, because it's inside of them. When they see black greatness and like, you never know. Some of these people wish they had the hair like y'all, or the physical attributes. I don't know. It's within them. It's 2026. Nobody's going through this stuff no more. If they are, it's internal, and that's the point I'm trying to make. And mostly in America, this BS is happening. But I feel like other countries are starting to get more advanced and not even on this petty racism. But I rest my case, and I'm not taking nothing away from what you said, because I do understand everything you're saying. And colorism is a thing.
That's not what I was talking about, though, bro.
That's what you said. All right, but look, we'll make
it. See, that's how I know you was not listening to nothing I just said, bro. That was a part of it. That was a part of it, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that that's just like me going to the girl talking about, oh, it felt so good to say nigger and blah 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 blah, and I hate black people. But if I went around saying, man, I fucking hate Spicks, I hate wetbacks. Black people don't talk like that on a fucking regular basis. You might hear, I hate that, I can't stand that cracker before you hear Spick or wetback or whatever. But we already know why that is the reason. But at the end of the day, you sitting here saying, I'm just tying in other shit. Like, it's not because you said it's just an American thing. No, it's not. You can go to other countries, and there's other countries that do not fuck with black people. Why? Why? And then in our own like, I just read this thing about these I forget where they was at, but it was this infantry. It was like 246 infantry or 24 infantry, something like with a 2 and a 4 or something, infantry in the military and the army, and they fought back against the white soldiers that was treating them wrong or whatever. Like, and then they came back because they fought back to protect themselves. They came back and hung 4 of the men, killed like 16, and sent the rest to prison for life for something for just protecting themselves. And in the army that they're trying to protect the U.S.
I mean, well, there's evil all over, so I'm not going to take that. I get that. it's evil all over. But this thing about
You keep
blacks,
getting away. We're talking
the
about
thing
blacks. We
about
not
blacks,
talking
I
about
don't
evil all over.
know.
We talking
Yeah,
about
because
black
that's just some evil
people.
shit you just said though. That's like straight evil.
Yeah, but that's white people doing, and they have done it multiple different times, bro. Where they but it still is avid today. Like you can go to a post, and it won't have nothing to do with Egypt. It won't have nothing to do with black, dark skinned Asians or Latinos or nothing. It could just be a picture of a black woman or a black man and or something, and it's like like some affirmation or a positive something positive or whatever, and you'll see if you go to the reactions, if you see lives, damn near every single one of those lives will be a white person, a Spanish person, or an Arabian
But it wouldn't be
person.
black.
What I'm saying is, but you don't see black people going to a fucking a post that's uplifting white people laughing because for what the fuck was we laughing for?
All right, but again, because what? Because black is greater. You understand?
I don't want to hear we hear what you. I want to hear what other people think. Yeah, why do people hate? Why do you think?
But nobody's gonna give you that answer.
Why? Why? What do you mean?
Because the ones that if a person can give you that answer, then they're one of them people. They're not gonna tell us.
I don't care.
Yeah, but they're not gonna tell us. We just gotta know internally. We gotta know that we can't let it affect our mood.
Okay, but somebody else could comment on why they think people hate black people so much, Rich.
I'm talking about, but the way you're asking the people is it's like you're expecting like 2-3 people. You're
not being serious with me. You've been rage baiting me this whole time.
Oh no, I'm not. Just bear with me, because look, the way you're asking those is if like you want 2 of them people, like, yeah, you know what? I really want to tell her why I hate blacks. Imagine, no, we might get that comment. You never know. I'm gonna look. Look.
So that's a wrap for today.
No, but seriously though, because who's gonna give us that answer? Like, and then this is gonna be an ongoing thing with. But again, like, look at the videos you're seeing. It's come on, man, this lady in here, man, with no life, man. Like, it's always people that are just like pathetic people, like people that present that there's nothing of power of them. Like they're insecure people. Every time we're seeing that, we're seeing hate towards it. It's always either an evil person or people that are insecure about themselves. Like this, and it's just like it's 2026 and it's still going on. And then guess what is going on? It's going on with either people that are insecure or people that are evil. That girl that did that video, total insecure. She didn't have a job no more. Like she takes everything back, and now she needs therapy and all that.
She had a job. Totally a mental case. She had a job. She not no mental case. She's just trying to pedal back on what she said because she lost her job. And when she said it, she had a job. There was no insecurity. She was very confident.
Yeah, but
she was very confident in what she said. Very confident in how she felt.
Yeah, a person could be, but again,
she wasn't insecure. She wasn't insecure. She thought she was better than black people. She thought she was better than black, better than a black person or a black woman, so much so that she had to tell the world about it.
Man, well, that's
and she was confident. And she didn't think nothing about it.
That's attention seeking right there, and that's just something in
No,
her.
she thought she was going to eat with that. She thought it was going to be other people like.
She tried.
Yeah,
she tried it, but. People like that are a waste of time, man. And then look at she double she went back on all that. So look at that. Look at that. Because it's like I feel like we should be so great to even look at that and not even care. Like it's just pathetic. It's like it's pathetic at this point. Like you said, it's 2026, and it's like why? At this point, it's like you're either evil or something's wrong with you. So like we passed that now. But I had fun on this episode though. I had fun.
Well, it's a wrap.
Want to get the shout outs though. Shout out, friends, family. The shout outs you gave out to, with the who you said Sarah, Samurai. Who was the lady?
And Dia.
Adia. Self help awareness. Shout out Siddiqui. Self help awareness
Siddiqui.
folks that
Mhm.
teach us better codes in life and how to navigate in this realm and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we definitely will get y'all with another episode. You got anything else to close out with? You good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
No worry, you're gonna get your answer. And black is beautiful. I wish I was like y'all. Stay tuned for more, y'all.
Bye, guys.